Hello everybody, welcome to day 20 of the yoga challenge. Yeah, we've made it this far. Sit down and let's begin to relax. Let's let our mind settle, the body settle. Let's try to organize that scattered energy of the brain. Let's let all the activities of the day dissolve in our mind. Let's forget about what we have to do afterwards. We can think about that after the sesh. Let's bring ourselves to this moment. And let's start to scan the body from head to toes, toes to head. Just go up and down the body, going through every part from the crown all the way down. Keep relaxing those shoulders. And just breathe. That's all you got to do right now. Just breathe. Nobody else is asking you to do anything. No kids. No boss. Just here right now with yourself and maybe me. But I'm not really here, am I? Or am I? Just kidding. Just feel the breath coming in and out of the nostrils. Keep those knees and hips relaxed without slouching forward. We want to keep that spine nice and long so that the breath can flow smoothly and evenly into the body and out of the body. Inhaling, opening yourself up to receive. Exhaling, letting go, giving away. Give and take. A balance. Let that breath become smooth as the mind begins to relax more. Resolve in your mind that you'll spend the next hour with yourself. Everything else can wait. You've dedicated, if you're sitting down right now in front of the screen, you've already dedicated that time. So give yourself that time. Give yourself that nurturing breath to carry yourself through the postures, through the practice, through your life. Opening up your eyes. And we're going to bring that left elbow down towards the side. We want that left elbow to be next to the hip. We want to keep those sit bones down on the mat. Inhale, open up that right arm towards the sky. Keep that right shoulder rolled back. Exhale, send that right hand over to the left. And try to keep that sit bone, that right sit bone down. Just relax here. Feel that nice lateral stretch through the spine, stretch through the torso, the right side of the body. Relax deep here. Big deep breaths through the belly. Start lengthening those exhales, inhaling more. Inhaling more breath, exhaling, letting go. Inhale, right arm up, push through that left hand to bring yourself back up to a seated position. Let's bring that right arm down, elbow next to the hip. Keep that left sit bone down. Inhale that left arm up. Exhale, let's bring it over to the side. Keep that left shoulder rolled back. Breathe deep here. Keep that breath soft. We want to be relaxed yet steady. Big deep breath. Left arm reaches up. Push through that right hand, sending that left hand back down. Coming up to all fours. Remembering the alignment from the hands to the shoulders, the knees and the hips. Keep those knees about hip width apart. Inhale, roll those shoulders back. Open up the chest. On the exhale, let's bring that navel into the spine and hinge at the hips. Create the arch. Inhale, open it up. Let's warm up our spine here in the cat pose. Exhale, let it go. Inhaling, open. Exhaling, arch. Flow with your own breath. Inhale, open it up. Exhale. This time we're going to hold that arch and breathe through the belly, feeling that breath reaching the entire back. Big deep breaths here. Exhale, let it go and bring the right foot forward. Don't worry, we're not going to go into crescent lunge here. I know I've done that enough to you in the last couple of days. We're just going to stretch it out. We're just going to let go of that pelvic floor, really opening up the groin, the inner thighs, feeling that nice stretch through the left hip area. Breathe deep. Just let it go, letting yourself release further and further into the mat. While keeping that chest open, we don't want to be collapsing through the heart here. Exhale, keep the hips square. We don't want one side shifting more than the other. Just going to send the hips back, straighten out the spine again, and point the toes up towards the face. Just relax into that right hip here. Now we're going to get that nice stretch through the back of the leg. Breathe deep. Open it up here. Bring the knee back. We're going to switch sides. Left foot comes forward. Bring that right knee back. Open up that chest and just let that lower half of the body sink down deeper and deeper with each exhale. Feel your breath and feel your body here. Close your eyes if you want to and just really feel what is opening up here. Get to know your body. Feel what is tense or tight as it loosens up. We're going to keep the hips square and send that left hip back. Both hips are square. Keep the chest open. We don't want to be hunched over here. Point the toes up towards the face. Make sure that left hip isn't coming forward. We want to send that left hip just back a little bit so that we keep it square. Breathe deep. Inhale it back up. Bring the feet back to all fours, and we're going to go with the fire hydrant to open up those hips even more. So we're going to send that left knee up, like we look like we're a dog peeing on that fire hydrant. And whenever you're ready, we're going to draw big circles with that knee. So try to keep the leg stationary, the hip stationary. The core is engaged here. We want the weight to be evenly distributed between both hands. We're not leaning over on one side more than the other. And we want that breath to be flowing smoothly. And the more you lengthen those exhales, the more you're going to engage that core. Opposite direction, so swing that knee in the opposite direction. You're going, really start to feel that hip opening up. Breathe deep. We don't want to be holding the breath here. Bring the knee back to where we started. Lift it up, opening up the hips, sending the knee back down. And we'll do the opposite side, so make sure again the hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. And we want to send that right knee out to the side. Again, try not to lean over on that left hand. We want it to be evenly distributed. Whenever you're ready, roll the knee, drawing circles on that side wall, and breathe deep. No thoughts in the mind, only the awareness of a breath. Really opening up that hip. Go in the opposite direction. Slow, gentle movements. Really feel that hip being isolated here. Glutes, quads, thighs. Breathe deep. Bring the knee back up. Try to stack those hips. Bring it back down. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, hinge at the hips, create the arch. Breathe deep here. Curl the toes, lift those knees off of the mat, keeping that back arch. Exhale, down dog. Pedal it out here. And just breathe. We want those armpits sinking into the mat. Really press through the hands here. Tailbone reaches up towards the ceiling. Breathe deep. And we're going to come to our plank position. Exhale, slow, low. Plant the feet without collapsing the body. Inhaling it up. Oh yeah, pushing through the hands. Send the shoulders back. Chest is open. We're pressing down through the tops of our feet. Breathe deep. Exhale, coming to our down dog. Then you're going to look in between the hands, step the feet forward. Let's hang out ragdoll here. Grab opposite elbow, and again, don't let that chest collapse. Send the shoulders back just a little bit so that we aren't putting pressure on the heart. We want to keep that heart open. And just breathe deep here. Just relax that lower back. Breathe deep. Start to feel those hamstrings, getting a nice stretch through the back of your legs. release the arms and roll that spine back up so that you're standing in your mountain pose. You want those shoulders to be relaxed down the spine, chest is open. Breathe deep here, feel through both feet. Make sure you're grounded evenly through both feet. We're going to bring the arms out so that they're straight out in front of us. And start to bend at the knees. We want to watch the knees. Make sure the knees don't go beyond the toes. And we want to curl that tailbone. So just tuck that tail between your legs. And if you'd like, you can stay here, or you can come up onto your tippy toes. Test your balance here. Start engaging those calves. Really feel that stretch in your glutes. Keep the shoulders relaxed down. Keep the navel tucked in towards the spine. Tail is in between our legs. Exhale, slowly come up. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, full fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold and come all the way up. Arms up. Exhale, let the arms come back down. We're going to bring that right foot back. The heel is in line with the left heel. And that right foot is in a 45-degree angle. Let's square up the hips so that they're facing towards the front of the mat. Breathe deep here. Big inhale, longer exhale. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, let's hinge forward at the hips so we're really lengthening through the crown here. Coming down. We're going to bring the hands all the way down, but keep that chest parallel to the mat. We want that right hand to be on the outside of the left foot. Let's bring the left arm onto the left hip. Inhale, bring that chest open, so twist the torso up towards the sky. Breathe deep here. Now you're going to bend that left knee slightly and just start to bring the hand in front of that left foot and just start to come up onto that right big toes. So their toes are still touching. Hands down. If you'd like to try bringing that left foot up, keep the gaze down and try to come up. If you'd like, you can keep the gaze down on the ground, or you can try sending it back up into that torso. We're going into the revolved half moon here. So keep twisting that body open towards the left, or you can keep the gaze down. It's totally up to you. Play around with it. If you fall out, just come back in. Try to keep opening up that body. If you're down and you want to keep playing, just coming up, and then try twisting. You can just start coming up, looking down, keeping the chest forward. Totally up to you. Eventually you'll get to the side, and if you'd like to try opening it up at that time, just breathe deep, keep your focus. When you're ready, bring the left hand back down. Bring that right foot back. Chest is open. We're going to inhale the arms forward again. Exhale it up. Bring that right foot forward. We'll try working the opposite side now. Let's find our mountain pose again. Let's get that breath flowing smoothly. And let's bring that left foot back now. Heels are in line with one another. Square up the hips. Keep that left foot into a 45-degree angle. Hips are square. Take a few deep breaths in and out here. Shoulders are relaxed down. Inhale the arms up. Keep that right knee soft, hinge forward so that the chest is parallel to the mat. Exhale the hands down. Let's place the left hand on the outside of the right foot. Let's place the right hand on the right hip. Keep the hips square. Inhale and reach that right arm or elbow, up towards the sky. Just opening it up in revolve triangle first. When you feel ready, you can start to bend that right knee coming up onto the tiptoes of that left foot. That left hand is going in front of the right foot. When you're ready, you can start playing around with it, lifting that left foot off the ground and maybe twisting yourself open towards the right. Play around with it, come down, bring it back up. If you'd like to try to bring that right arm straight up, you can. If you want to keep that chest forward, you can. Just play around, eventually getting into the half moon from that revolved triangle. Breathe deep. Bring both hands down. Bring that left foot back. Inhale the arms forward. Exhale, bring it all the way up. Coming back to the top of your mat. Breathe deep. I'm just going to come sideways. You stay at the top of your mat. We're going to bring the feet together. You want to open up the shoulders, send them down your spine. Chest is open. Bend at the knees. Watch the knees. We want the arms to come out to the side. We want the right arm to go in underneath the left. Bring the elbows up so that they're in line with the shoulders. Send the shoulders back. So we want to actively send them back so that the chest is open. We're going to inhale, hinge it forward. Breathe deep here. Keep sinking the bum down. Breathe deep. Keep the shoulders back. The elbows are up. Maybe you want to try straightening out the legs and bring the body into a full forward fold here. Inhale, come back to that squat. Exhale, release the arms and stand up straight. Let's do the opposite side now. Arms out to the side. Bend the knees, watch the knees, make sure it doesn't go beyond the toes. Left and underneath right this time. Elbows up, shoulders back. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips so that we come into that straight line. Breathe deep, keep the shoulders back, elbows up. Keep sinking down into the hips. If you'd like, try exhaling, straightening the legs, coming into a full forward fold with those eagle arms. Inhaling, sitting back down. Exhaling, releasing the arms and coming back up to standing. Finding that breath, that steadiness in the body. Feet are hip width apart. Breathe deep here. Big, deep breath in, longer breath out. We're going to start grounding through that right foot now. So put all the weight into that right foot. We're going to bend up that left knee. If you want, you can take your hand and place it on the shin here totally up to you, bringing that right hand on the hip, or if you feel comfortable, you can grab that big toe. Whatever you're working with today, if you're working with the big toe, we want to kick out and we want to send that chest open so that we're standing up straight. If you're just keeping your knee here, stand and hold. And the same goes for either variation you're using. We're going to open it up towards the left so the left knee comes out. If you're working with the big toe, keep the chest open and start to bring that left foot out to the side. Bring that right arm out for balance. Breathe deep. If you want to challenge yourself here, picture a line as if you're following it, going all the way over to the right side. So if you're using your knee here, you can do the same thing. So just picture an imaginary line flowing to that right hand. If you're using the big toe, same thing here. Focusing on that point in front of you and following an imaginary line. Challenge your balance here. Breathe deep. Coming back. Bringing that left foot straight out again, right hand on the hip. Bend your knees. Coming down, let's work with the opposite side. Shake it out. Getting your mountain pose again. Shift those weight evenly between the legs. Let's start to ground through that left foot now. Big deep breath. Really feel the expansion in your belly. When you feel steady, grounded through that left foot, we're going to raise that right knee. So again, you can take that right hand on the shin, left hand on the hip, or if you're feeling good, keep the chest open here. Breathe deep whenever you're ready. If you're working with the knee or with the big toe, we're going to inhale it out towards that right side. Breathe deep, bringing that left arm out for balance. Again, focus on a point in front of you and start to imagine that line going straight across towards that left hand. Breathe deep. Bring the gaze back. Bring the leg back and come back. Breathe. Now coming back to the top of your mat. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Come down all the way. Inhale, halfway look up. Exhale, plant the hands. Let's come back into the plank. Straight line from head to toes. Send the shoulders down the spine. Now we're going to bring our elbows down for elbow plank. Come back up onto the hands. And keep flowing with your breath. So exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Now we don't want the belly to be collapsing here. We want to keep those shoulders back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's do a couple more rounds. Getting that perfect alignment through the spine. Stay down on your elbows. Hold and breathe here. Now let's start walking the feet in, coming into the dolphin. We want that tailbone to be reaching up towards the sky. Shoulders relax down the spine. Breathe deep here. Your feet might not be touching. Breathe deep. Awesome workout for those arms, core. Feel your legs, your quads, your hamstrings, your calves. Breathe deep. Exhale, start walking the feet back down. Come into your full plank again. Slowly let the lower body down. Relax the legs so that the base of the feet are on the ground. Breathe deep. Keep the chest open here. Feeling that Sphinx pose. And slowly let the arms come out in front of you. Feeling that nice stretch. Placing the hands next to the side of the body, pushing yourself up to all fours. Coming back to child resting pose. Back up to all fours. And we did do a little bit of this in a glutes video, I believe. We did pulses, we're going to do the full donkey kicks right now. So keep the shoulders back, chest open. We want those hips to stay square, and we want to flex the toes down towards the ground. And we want to send that left foot up towards the sky on the inhale, and we want to keep that foot flat. So we want to feel like it's in line with the ceiling. So we kick it up on the inhale, exhale all the way down. Inhale, kick, exhale all the way down. Let's flow with our breath, keep the foot flat and flexed. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's do slow, controlled movements here so you really feel that core engaged. You really feel those glutes being isolated. Coming back all the way down to the end of your exhale, keeping the foot flexed. Hands, weight evenly distributed. Slow movements. Inhale up. Exhale down. Do one more. Keep the foot flexed. Exhale down. Maybe you want to shake out the arms here. That's so good. Let's do the donkey kicks on the opposite side. Knees and hips, shoulders and hands. Flex the toes. Chest is open. We want to roll those shoulders back. Start to kick up through that right foot. Foot up towards the ceiling so that the foot is flat. Exhale down all the way. Inhale it up, kick up. Exhale down. Flow with your own breath. Breath and movement are synchronized here. Keep the foot flat. Slow, deep breaths, slow, gentle movements. One more. Let's cross the legs. Come back onto sit bones and lay down on your back. Let's bring the arms above our head and just grab opposite elbow here and just relax the shoulders into the mat. Just hang out here for a sec. breaths, feeling that belly rising on the inhale, relaxing on the exhale. We're going to interlace our hands behind the head, so right in the back of the head. And we want to send our elbows straight up. So the elbows are straight up, the shoulders are relaxed back. And start to send that lower back into the mat. We're going to start to engage the core here and just lift up the chest, keeping the elbows pointing straight. Relax the shoulders down and just really feel your core getting engaged here. Breathe deep. Keep relaxing those shoulders down. Then you're going to start to lift those feet off of the mat. Hold and breathe here, pointing those toes to the wall behind you, or in front of you, sorry. Feet are only about 3 inches off the mat. Breathe deep. Keep digging that lower back into the mat. Exhale, bring the back down. Bring the knees up. Bring the hands on top of the shins. Hold and breathe here for a moment. Rock side to side. Let's bring the hands behind the head again, but this time we're not going to bring the elbows up. We're going to bring the chest up though. The elbows are out to the side. And we're going to inhale, bring the right elbow to the left knee, send that right leg out. So whatever elbow is out, that's the side of the foot that's extending. So inhale it all back to center. Exhale, left elbow to the right knee, left leg extend. Inhale it back. Exhale, opposite knee to elbow. Inhale it back. Exhale, opposite knee. Flow with your own breath. Inhaling it back to center. Exhaling. One more on each side. Exhale, let it go. Feel that core. Feel that fire in your belly. Energizing that solar plexus chakra, that powerhouse of energy that gets dispersed throughout the entire body. Beautiful. Let the feet soles come together, knees flop out to the side. Take a few deep breaths here. Bend up the knees again. Bring the chest up again, and our arms are straight out in front of us, palms facing up. We're going to inhale, left hand to the left side. Bring it back to center. Do the opposite side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right side. Go with your own breath. Really getting those obliques. Come back to center. Exhale, let it go.
And we're going to bring the knees in. Let's do circles on that lower back now in one direction. Opposite direction. Start rock and rolling your way back up to seated and sit sideways on your mat. Letting those legs come out to the side. Right now we're probably hinging forward. Let's send that chest up. You might want to take that fleshy part of your bum and squeeze it out from underneath you so you're not using that padding. Here, straight up from the tailbone in the spine. Inhaling the arms up. Reach up on the in-breath, twist towards the right. We're going to exhale, bring that hand down towards that right side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Keep coming closer and closer. And when you feel like you can't go any further, just hold and breathe here. Keep lengthening with each inhale. Exhaling, releasing even further. So one day your face is down to the shin or even your knee. Hold and breathe here. We don't want that left sit bone lifting up here. If you want to use a pillow just so that the hips tilt forward here, we don't want to be curving that spine any more than it needs to. It will have that natural curve, but we want to be hinging from the hips here, not from the back. Breathe deep. Can bring that right arm on the inside of that right foot, or leg, sorry. You want to try grabbing any part of your foot here, or you can just simply keep it down wherever you are. Lifting that left arm up on the inhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let that left arm come down over the body. Keeping that left shoulder open. Breathing deep. Getting that really nice stretch through that torso. Feeling that nice stretch through the shoulder blade. Feeling that nice stretch in the hamstring, the back of the leg, that right leg. Big deep breath through the belly. Bring that left arm up. Exhale. Twist the body over before coming back up. Inhale, slowly bring your way up. Twisting towards the front again. Chest is open, shoulders back. Inhale, reach up. Twist towards the left. Exhale, bring it forward. Again, we don't want to be collapsing here. We want to keep that spine nice and tall. Keep that right sit bone down. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hinge forward. Try to keep that straight chest open. Inhale to lengthen. Hinging from the hips here. And come to your capacity. If you're right here, that's fine. If you're up here, whatever your body tells you, honor where it's at. Inhaling, lengthening. So one day maybe you're down to your leg. Keep relaxing that lower back. big deep breaths through the belly. If you want, you can bring that left arm on the inside of that left leg. Again, no matter where you are, just try to bring that down. Keep the chest open. Inhale that right arm up. Exhale, bring that arm over the left leg. Keep that right shoulder rolled back. So you start to feel that stretch through the lower back, through the side of the right upper body. Feeling the stretch in the left lower body, the left leg. Breathe. No thoughts in the mind, only the awareness of your breath. Inhaling that right arm back up. Exhaling, twisting the body back over towards that left leg. Slowly inhale your way up, bringing yourself back to center. And slowly bringing those legs together, crossing the legs. Oh yeah, sending those hips up. And come back to your seated position. Left hand on the right knee, right fingertips behind you. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, twist the body towards that right side, right neck. Or neck follows and gaze goes towards that right shoulder. Looking out over that right shoulder, breathing deep. Exhaling, letting go. Right fingertips on left knees, left fingertips behind you. Inhale, open the chest, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist towards the left. Gaze follows. Keep that spine nice and tall. Exhale, let it go. And I think we've all been working with the breath enough to start incorporating some pranayama exercises into our practice, which are just basically breathing practices. It's just going to speed up that oxidation process, which allows more oxygen into the body, and it's also going to smooth and even out the breath and calm that central nervous system. And we'll start with Kapalabhati, and the breath are through the nostrils like we've been doing, but this time we're going to inhale slow and soft, and we're going to exhale forcefully. So we want the breath to be even, so however long the inhale is, we want the exhale to be the same so that we don't start to get lightheaded. So whenever you're ready, I'll show you a few, and it's almost like your navel comes in towards your spine, so inhale, inhale, And just let the breath flow smooth. Feel the energy flowing through you. Speeding up that metabolism. And now you're ready for complete relaxation, lying on your back in Shavasana. Stay with that steady, calm breath. Notice the breath in the belly. Observing the gentle rise and fall. And just let all sensations subside in the body. Feeling your body melting into the mat. Observing the breath in the nostrils. Feeling that cool, dry air, warm, moist air as you exhale. Bringing the awareness to the crown of the head, from the crown to the eyebrow center, the throat center, right shoulder joint, right elbow joint, right wrist, tip of the big right thumb, tip of the second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, right wrist, right elbow, right shoulder, throat center, left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, tip of the big left thumb, tip of the second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, left wrist, left elbow, left shoulder, throat center, heart center, right nipple, heart center, left nipple, heart center, navel center, lower belly, right hip, right knee, right ankle, tip of the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, right ankle, right knee, right hip, base of the spine, left hip, left knee, left ankle, tip of the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left ankle, left knee, left hip, lower belly, navel center, heart center, throat center, eyebrow center, crown of the head. Feel the entire body, giving the entire body complete attention and awareness. Whole body awareness.
Notice how the breath is flowing smoothly and deeply without any efforts required. Simply rolling in and out of the body like the waves of the ocean. Feel the heaviness of your body on the mat, bringing the awareness outside of the body now, feeling the weight of your heels, the whole back of your body on the mat. Hearing the sound of your own breath through the nostrils. Again, wiggling your fingers and toes. When you feel ready, rolling over to the left side for 3 breaths before coming back up to seated. Pushing your way up, keeping the eyes closed, sitting with head, neck, and trunk in alignment, resting your hands gently on your knees, palms facing up. Resting the attention in the heart center. Picture the breath as if it's flowing in and out of that heart center. Repeating in your mind that you're inhaling love, exhaling gratitude. Inhaling love, exhaling gratitude. Inhaling love, exhaling gratitude. Now you're going to keep focusing on that heart center without any thoughts. And now try to think in your mind one thing that you're grateful for, just one thing. It could be a person, place, thing, something that you're truly grateful to have in your life, that you can't see your life without, that you're grateful for having. Repeat that 3 times in your mind. I'm grateful for. Let go of thought. Bring the awareness back to the point, the tip of the nostrils, feeling that flow of air in and out. Placing hands in prayer, resolving in your mind that you'll sit again for yoga, for meditation, remaining peaceful and calm, if only for the rest of the night. Thanking mind, body, and spirit for allowing us this practice. Namaste. I want to thank you for joining me again. I'm grateful for all of you sharing this experience for me, the learning progress for me as well. And I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.